Okay, Nick here. It's just after midnight, February 20th, 2025. And I got a little diagram for you. And this one I'm calling rotating sphere Earth versus east line of sight to the moon. Okay? Now here I got the sun, a circle representing the sun, and here I got rotating sphere Earth. Okay, and over here I have the line of sight to the moon. You can see the moon there, and if I see that, so the line of sight and the moon is pointing to the sun, and you can see the dark side of the moon, and you can see the dark side of the earth, and it's exactly opposite the sun. Same thing, exactly the same thing as the moon, the way the moon is. Okay, now you're there, right there. You're at midnight, roughly. Okay. And your line of sight is that right there. See that? A line of sight. Okay. Now when you turn with the earth, okay, now look what appears. The moon is within your line of sight, but it's still dark. To you, it's still after midnight, right? Maybe 1 o'clock in the morning. Okay. But you can see the slight signature of the moon. Okay. It won't change because its only light is the light of the sun. See that? Okay. All the way through this time, in a 24-hour period, the moon doesn't move. It does rotate around the earth, but it takes 28 days. So you're seeing the moon. It's still dark out. Still dark out. Still dark out. Still dark out. But we're getting closer to dawn. Right? The time between dark and light. Okay, now we're getting closer. That line of sight is getting closer to the sun. Okay, just so we see the glow of the sun. It's within our line of sight, and look where we're at. We're between light and dark, but we still can see the moon. So the moon things are getting lighter over here. Things are staying dark over here. Notice dark. Okay, everything behind this and behind that is still dark, but we're seeing the glow of the sun. So as we turn more, just a few minutes later, the sun comes into view. And it's right. The sun doesn't move, the moon doesn't move, and the signature of the moon doesn't change. That is, the lit side is pointing east, and the sun is to the east. See that? Sun is to the east. The lit side of the moon is pointing east, and the opposite side is dark. Opposite side is dark of the globe Earth, of the globe moon. Okay, because the front side is shielding the dark side from the light of the sun. Alright, my videos recently on the 18th and 19th of February mirror this exact model that I just made. Hopefully I can document the moon tonight when the moon appears.